get a drinking. You know my baby, she rolled across my mind. Well, every time I get a drinking, you know my baby, she rolled across my mind. The little girl just keeps my poor heart worried. Loud and bad, all in the mind.
All right, you guys, I am currently out here at Mount Vernon Memorial Estates, or Memory Garden, or something of that other. But we're out here at Mount Vernon Cemetery in Lamont, Illinois, to visit the next person on our House of Blues list. So the next person, not House of Blues. Why do I keep saying House of Blues? Jesus. Clearly the House of Blues has been on my mind. Clearly I need to go to a concert. Clearly. So we're doing our Blues Hall of Fame. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just like all over the place. It's hot. It's hot. So we are currently waiting for them to actually pull the location of the grave. And she's going to actually escort me over to the grave. So I'm super excited about that, because whoever decided to find the grave on the map, I don't even know what they called themselves doing. They didn't even drop the pin where the cemetery is actually located. They dropped the pin up the street and around the corner. So if you are deciding to come out this way, we're going to try to locate the grave, and then we're going to try to see if we can mark it as well. All right, so stay tuned. Okay, so we have finally found the grave of Sunnyland Slim, thanks to this wonderful, wonderful lady at the office. I'm super excited, you guys. So we are going to check out the grave right now. Let's see if we can flip this camera around. This is the grave of Albert Luandrew, also known as the blues legend Sunnyland Slim. Albert Luandrew was born September 5th, 1906 in Mississippi, and he died at the age of 88 from renal failure on March 17th, 1995. But during those 88 years, he had a long, illustrious career in the blues. His stage name came from the Sunnyland train, which was a train that transported people from Memphis to St. Louis. And in 1925, he actually moved to Memphis, and he played in Ma Rainey's Arkansas Swiftfoot Review. He also played with Blind Boy Fuller, Roosevelt Sykes, Memphis Slim, Blind Blake, Little Brother Montgomery, and then he moved to Chicago in 1942 and was a blues pianist who played with Big Bill Broonzy, Willie Dixon, Muddy Waters, Robert Lockwood Jr., Tampa Red, Howlin Wolf, Little Walter, and many, many more. He had songs called Back in Korea Blues, Woman Trouble Blues, and Brown Skin Woman. And he recorded with Delmark Specialty, High Tone Aristocrat, RCA, and many more record companies. He performed all through his life and even teamed up with the group Canned Heat in the 60s, and they recorded on each other's records. In 1988, he won the National Endowment for the Arts, National Heritage Fellowship Award, and he was inducted into the Blues Hall of Fame in 1991. Here is the resting place of Albert Luandrew, also known as Sunnyland Slim. On another note, Mount Vernon Memorial Estates out here is absolutely beautiful. And I do mean, let me tell you, I have been to plenty of cemeteries, baby. Ain't no headstones knocked over. They said that they can definitely raise the grave if needed. She was very sweet. She said that she can even get you a headstone at another cemetery, and you just pay the installation fee. She was telling me about they have like a Albanian Muslim section where they actually had a burial today. Let me show you all the gorgeous, you hear me? So Sunnyland Slim is actually buried right over here in the Masonic section. But as you can see, like, these grounds are immaculate. Y'all hear me? Immaculate. And when I say immaculate, immaculate, it beautiful, beautiful cemetery. And she was even explaining to me, see, I'm assuming this is the burial that they just had today. I don't want to disrespect the one that passed, but everybody needs to be remembered. But she was even saying that they like pooled together like their money prepaid for their graves, headstones and stuff like that. And she even allows people to do headstones on installments. So please put a headstone on your people, because we were talking about, you know, Burr Oak, and as many famous black people are buried at Burr Oak, like Emmett Till and Mamie Till and Dinah Washington and Willie Dixon and many others. And the cemetery staff is absolutely wonderful and is now black owned. But they still having issues where, you know, from past burials where they can't find people. So when you are looking for a cemetery, you guys, look for a cemetery where the grounds are immaculate. Really pay attention to, you know what I'm saying, see how much space they have, if they can even accommodate you and your family in multiple burials, because a lot of these cemeteries are also running out of space. But I mean, my God, this place is absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. This is one of the better cemeteries that I've honestly seen. Most of the headstones are flat. They have a couple of benches out here, so it does, she said, it makes it easier for them to tend to the grounds. She was even explaining to me about the way that they do the netting up under the flat headstones to kind of raise them up and things like that, and even how they put the concrete slabs on top of the larger headstones so that they never ever sink. So that's stuff that you care about when you are going to a cemetery. I know that, you know, this isn't necessarily a history lesson talk, but my God, my goodness, this is absolutely gorgeous, you guys. Absolutely gorgeous. There's even part over there in the back. I don't know if you all can see it. There's some flags back there. We haven't gone back there, but they have a little bell tower over here, and that is the front, and it is even wheelchair accessible. So I know Lamont is maybe a little bit out of your way, but when you are thinking about resting ground, she was even telling me about how one of the ladies has a bench where her parents are, and she'll come out here with her dog, and they'll even feed the dog treats when they see the dog. That is the type of cemetery family that you want when you are putting your loved one to rest. So I hope this trip at Mount Vernon Memorial Estates in Lamont and discovering the grave of Sunnyland Slim. I will see you next time on Tombstone Tea, guys. Again, if you have not done so, make sure that you check out all of our past videos. I want to give a special thank you to our newest Patreon subscribers. And I also want to give a special thank you to Mount Vernon Estates in Lamont, Illinois. They have a beautiful cemetery. And I also want to give a very special thank you and shout out to Latanya Richmond over at Mount Vernon Memorial Estates. And she also works at a cemetery out in Oak Brook. But she is a awesome person to know. If you all need any type of cemetery services, even if it's at another cemetery, she can also get you headstones on a payment plan. So give her a call. This is her number. She can help you all. Please put a headstone on your person's grave, because we definitely do not want them to be missing. So give her a call, you guys, and check out the next video where we go to the grave of Leonard Chess. And we will see you next time here on Tombstone Tea. Check out the Patreon, guys. It's on the link in the bio. We'll see you next time.